Okay, so yesterday was pretty awesome. It was a very unexpectedly productive day. We wound up bumping into Vincent Cassel, who, if you've seen Ocean's 12 or 13, he's the Night Fox. If you've seen Brotherhood of the Wolf, he's awesome. If you've seen Derailed, he's in that as well. He's the creepy villain guy. Um, he's also married to Monica Bellucci. And if you don't know who Monica Bellucci is, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Um, so that was a very interesting encounter because we had a chance to talk to him about Six Reasons Why a little bit, and a little bit about Roll the Hard 6. And you know what? If we could put him in Roll the Hard 6, wow, very cool. So that was a very interesting part of today. Then we wound up going over to our contact at Guest Relations at TIFF. He was very helpful putting stuff with like Viggo Mortensen's box and Rachel McGowan's box as well, so that was very good. On top of that, we then went up to have a meeting with our potential publicist. We're not really sure what's going on there. She's got some very interesting projects on the go. She's obviously busy with a lot of stuff. She's got a lot of stuff going on. But there might be a match there. There might not be. So we'll have to see what happens there. And then Jeff and I also spent some time that day going to the Canadian Music Cafe, where I fell in love with some crazy cool music. Particularly Lindy Ortega. She has this kind of country, kind of pop sound that is so reminiscent of Johnny Cash. She did a lot of her performance on acoustic, but her EP has only one really acoustic track that just is incredible. If we could have it in Six Reasons Why, if we could have it in Roll the Heart 6, I would be a happy man. In fact, if we could have her perform it live, look live, in Roll the Heart 6, that would be amazing. So, incredible day, and then we bumped into James Wayman from the OMDC, who invited us to a hip-hop show that night that was just exactly what Jeff and I needed to do. It was not an industry party, it was not schmooze with a bunch of people we had to be terribly worried about impressing. And one of the guys was named the Word Burglar, and I managed to win a CD of his because, well, I guess he's enough of a geek that his trivia question was, who tried to shoot Han Solo in the first Star Wars movie? And then he said, there are only 3 Star Wars movies, which I can't help but kind of agree with. And, yeah, I was the only one in a crowd of hip-hoppers that seemed to know Greedo is the answer. Anyway, we're off to a Mississauga Independent Film Festival meeting now. We've got to talk to a sponsorship coordinator that does this for a living and has an office to do it for a living and may finally be the right person to get some money into this festival.